99X, the Morning X, Nirvana, the man who sold the world, saw where Chris Novoselic is interested in using AI to finish Nirvana song sketches.
Oh, no.
Can you believe that he's even mildly interested?
I mean, that's just flies in the face of everything that's going on now with the Writers Guild strike and the actors strike and everything. Like radio.
Yeah.
And TV and movies,
I mean, it could be interesting, but it is a little strange. But he, at least said he was interested in hearing more. But, it's going to be a fight with Courtney Love. It's going to be a fight with, I'm sure Grohl and everybody's going to have something to say about it. But anyway.
Well, who owns Kurt Cobain's, likeness and image? Like, that's going to be the big, it's probably Courtney, right? Or her Frances Bean. But, but then again, look at when, all these people we brought back, all these celebrities. Michael Jackson's doing a show hologram-wise.
Oh, I doubt we'll ever see a Kurt Cobain hologram. But anyway, Firfer is here filling in for Fram. How have you been? What are you doing now?
Well, I'm doing a lot of things. I think I'm the queen of the side hustle. Like, I'm always doing a bunch of stuff. I left CNN. They shut down Airport Network, private networks, where I was last at CNN doing travel and food. I had the best life ever.
How many years on CNN?
Like 30-something.
Wow.
Yeah, I started when I was 6. And no.
Yeah, exactly.
And so the competitor took it over, and I jumped ship. They're an NBC affiliate called Reach TV. So I do on-air stuff for them, and I'm their vice president of programming and development.
Ooh.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
Big time.
I know.
All those years you filled in on the Morning X, Fram is very thankful that you were able to fill in today and hang out for Monday and Tuesday.
I was excited to do it. Thank you. I also am anchoring on Scripps Network freelance. So if you get a chance, I do a lot of the morning show, 6A to 9A or 9 to noon. So it's fun.
When do you sleep? I have no idea when you... Well, I dug deep for this. We're going to do This Week in Pop Culture, which is our segment where we kind of take a look at all the audio that's making noise out in the audioscape. And I wanted to find some Firfer bloopers. I could not find any.
Because I'm perfect. Oh, God.
No, I couldn't find any machines to play back like tapes. I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could find some. Okay, I got a couple for you. Ever heard of Bark and Howl?
No.
It's a get-together of people who... Well, they identify as dogs.
What?
Yeah. People that identify as dogs all get together. This was in Berlin. It went viral. 1,000 people. If I would have said, can you find 1,000 people who identify as a dog?
No. Oh, my God.
You have to listen closely because I don't know what the audio was picked up on from, but this is the 1,000 of them. They gather in a park, and they only communicate by barking and howling. That goes on for hours.
I call it the convergence of 1,000 single people.
Can you imagine living near that park?
Can you imagine living near those people?
No.
At all? That's the oddest thing.
So Ed Sheeran, like whoever he has hired to do his social media or his viral ideas has pretty much got an A+ because the dude is on everything and everywhere every day. And I was already over it thinking, I've had enough of the clips, but they just he keeps outdoing himself. So this time, he's popped up unexpectedly at these different fans' homes. Now, I don't know how he gets the target list, but he's going in there and he's performing songs in their living room.
Oh, my God.
So, taking it a step further, he's putting out an album of these live versions of songs that he's done in people's houses. And he recorded this secretly while he was at these homes. And it'll be on an album called Autumn Variations.
That's how popular he is that somebody would buy that because it ain't going to sound so good.
Check this out. This is just in some random girl's living room.
Okay, wait. Here we go.
So that's going to be on an album.
That tells you how good of a singer he really is, though. There's no auto-tuning. There's nothing. It's just him. He's really that good.
Okay, so we're going to have to roast Matt C., our producer, because Firfer is filling in for Fram. Matt C., the producer, is out this week. And before he left, I said, hey, try and find some Firfer bloopers, like I told you. And he said, no, I didn't find that, but I found this crazy news story that would really be good for This Week in Pop Culture.
Okay.
And he left it with me, and then he went off on vacation. So he's gone all week. Now, listen to this. This is from a news story. So I guess when he was down the rabbit hole trying to find stuff of you, he found this. And tell me if anything at all sounds off.
Dave Rowe knows all too well how it feels to have his home broken into.
Yeah, and see, that's what the problem was. Because I heard him first. I said, hold on. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Because then I start to taste them. I say, and then I start to smell them. So it's like a smell like tastes like. So I knew something was wrong. I knew something special about it. You know?
So what did you do when you heard the intruder?
I ran upstairs. I had to run. And I had to do what that little girl, what's that little girl in the Holocaust? She had Anne Hathaway, Frank and Beverly. Anne Frank, that's a hiding bitch, ain't it? I had to get up the stairs. So he had so much rhythm. When he was walking upstairs, he said, doom, doom, doom. Bitch, I started to almost beatbox up in the closet. Oh, boom, boom, boom. But I couldn't do it yet because I couldn't die. I got court tomorrow.
Does anything sound off?
I couldn't die. I have court tomorrow. Where did they find what?
Matt C., our producer, believed this to be a true news story.
Oh, I actually kind of thought it was too.
No.
I thought they put it.
This is a guy who takes news stories and injects himself into them. He's called the Real Spark. And if you want fun, follow that dude on YouTube. I called him. I said, "Hey, Matt, thanks for the clip. That's a wild story." He goes, "Yeah, can you believe that?" And I didn't have the heart to tell him, "Well, that's not real, dude."
See, I thought maybe it could be real because there are people like that. Don't you remember that lady? Ain't nobody got time for that when her house catches fire.
But that was a clip. This guy takes
true.
takes the beginning of the news story, which is real,
genius,
inserts himself, and his secret. I had read a long time ago to getting all these views for some reason. It's the noises he makes. He talked about that.
Yeah.
He was doing that. He said he makes a different noise like that in every one of the videos, and for some reason, it makes him take off. So anyway.
It's the ADSM crowd. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Follow him on YouTube. He's called The Real Spark.
Yeah.
Dude is funny. Holly Firfer filling in for Leslie Fram. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
The biggest story in sports and beyond the last couple of weeks has been Dion.
Yep.
And unfortunately, that quote Cinderella story ended this weekend for now.
Right. But, there was a prediction that Oregon was going to win, but the bigger story, not going away.
No, he's not going away.
Colorado did an amazing job bringing him on, and his two sons, amazing. They're calling him America's Black College Football Team.
It's been impressive, and it's appointment TV for me and even for my wife to watch. When's Dion on today?
Exactly.
He was on 60 Minutes. I don't know if you caught this last week. I want to play a little clip because what he is doing is beyond impressive. And some people are put off. It tends to be older people are put off by the brashness.
And there was a lot of controversy because he left an HBCU, a historically black college and university, to go to Colorado, and everybody was gobsmacked. And look what he's done.
But he did what he said he was going to do at that college in Mississippi.
Yeah.
I mean, he left them set up.
Yeah.
But here he was on 60 Minutes. I thought it was very interesting.
I've been surprised by how old school you are.
Yeah.
You talk about socks can't be too low.
Right.
You don't want the baggy stuff.
Right.
What's another no-no for these kids? What do they know not to do?
No earrings in uniform. No hoodies in uniform. No sagging in uniforms. No one sock up, no sock down. Let your game separate you, not your dress code.
What's that all about?
Structure and discipline.
You've got this old school sensibility. Mm-hmm. Nick Saban is not wearing a gold whistle, I guarantee
Nick ain't grow up how I grew up. Nick ain't from Fort Myers.
But you've got the...
I'm from Florida, baby. And you got to understand, parents of the kids that we're recruiting, they know prime. They just meeting Coach Prime. So I still got to get them some prime. That's what they expect. I can't go into grandmama's house, and grandmama was riding there with me when I was high-stepping and dancing for the Atlanta Falcons, and I'm, hi, how you doing? I'm Coach. No. She won't prime.
I agree. I want prime.
100%. You know, those sunglasses, $1.2 million in pre-orders. Like, everything he does.
No, 1.2 million units.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a multiplier.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, amazing.
But you know what? He did it with class, with the loss.
Yep.
He stood there and took it like a man and said, you got me today, but you better get me now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, get me now. All right, and on that theme, did you catch the new theme for Monday Night Football?
Yes, I love it.
I thought it was excellent. If you haven't heard this, I wanted to play a little bit of it. It's Chris Stapleton, Snoop, who I thought Snoop kind of phoned it in-ish.
Yeah, but you know what? Snoop's all the rage now.
And
again, not now.
No, I know.
Still.
And Cindy Blackman Santana on drums.
I know.
Who, if you're listening and you ever went to a Lenny Kravitz show, you've seen her before.
No way. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was his drummer for many years, on multiple occasions.
I had no idea. I didn't even know she played drums. I was like, good on Carlos.
I remember seeing her at Chastain in 93 with him, but this little bit of it, this is the new theme for Monday Night Football. Man, she can beat the crap out of the drums.
53 years, this is my favorite by far.
Okay, now this ticket finally came in, and I have not been this excited to go to a show in a long time. What does that ticket say?
That ticket said... Oh, dang. When are you going? I want to go.
Next week.
You too?
You2 at the Sphere, which I can't wait just to see the venue.
I have a bunch of friends going, and nobody told me I would have gone.
The tickets, they went fat, and there's no freebie. I paid just like everybody else. So this weekend, surprise, surprise, U2 popped up out on the Strip filming a video. And, Larry Mullen just had back surgery, so he's not playing the first week, which is this week.
Oh.
And the guy that's filling in, Bram Vanderberg, I forget his name exactly, but he looks like a 20-something, 30-something-year-old Larry Mullen.
Wow.
From the distance.
No way.
He's got the full-on high-top crew cut. Absolutely, but here they are.
He's got to be good if they asked. If U2 says, can you fill in?
Oh, I know.
You got to be good.
And here they are on the streets. So they're doing the video. When they finished, they went ahead and made everybody happy by doing some other stuff. They're on the back of a moving stage.
Oh, yeah. They've done that before, haven't they, during the pandemic? I think they did that. Somebody did.
Foo Fighters did it.
Oh, that's right.
But I think they did it years ago. But so they're on the back of a big flatbed. That's on Fremont Street, just on the corner.
Can you imagine you're just standing there, you're walking, let's go to dinner, and then all of a sudden, what's this?
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie.